Hello, welcome to another Murdle Wednesday. So hopefully I can do a better job this week of solving the mystery, because last week was a complete and utter failure. I got it in the end, but it took a long time. Anyway, so this is puzzle 16 from this book, Murdle, More Killer Puzzles. As always, there's a link in the description to the video to independent bookstores where you can buy the book. So let me read you the intro. So later in the evening, everyone went into the mega mansion to celebrate Yule. But nobody knew exactly what Yule was, so they basically just celebrated the cold. But then the heater broke down and the heater repair technician was murdered. So the suspects are Chairman Chalk, which is a good name. He figured out the publishing business years ago and never looked back. He called ebooks a fad and still owns a rotary phone. He is worth $1 billion. He's 5'9" tall. Right-handed, has blue eyes and white hair. Philologist Flint, you can learn a lot about a word from its etymology, like where it came from and what it used to mean. So he's 5'2", left-handed, green eyes and blonde hair. And Secretary Celadon, the Secretary of Defence and someone who is personally responsible for a number of war crimes, some of which are now named after her. So she's 5'6" tall, left-handed, has green eyes and brown hair. The locations are the stairwell, which is indoors, the only way to get onto or off of the roof other than jumping. The bar, which is outdoors. Here there have been all the best Yule drinks and some of the worst too. The dance floor, which is outdoors. They set up a huge dance floor to celebrate Yule properly, they think. And the weapons were a log, which is heavyweight, a big heavy oak log. Somebody killed the tree so that the tree could kill somebody. A regular snowball, which is medium weight. Okay, so that's what it looks like, but actually there's a grenade inside of it. And a fire poker, which is medium weight. You can use this to start a fire or end a life. So the clues and evidence are either philologist Flint or a war criminal was on the dance floor. The second tallest suspect had previously employed the person who bought a fire poker. So we know that Secretary Celadon, who's the second tallest person, didn't have the poker. A billionaire bought a log. So which one's the billionaire? Chairman Chalk. So Chairman Chalk had the log. The second tallest suspect was seen next to an awful drink. So the second tallest suspect is Secretary Celadon, so they were at the bar. And the body was found in the only path to or from the roof, which is the stairwell. So let's flip the camera and see if I can do better this time than I did last time. Okay, so we know that the body was found in the stairwell, so let's do that first. Right, okay, so going back to the top. So either philologist Flint or a war criminal was on the dance floor. I hate these either or ones. So we know, let's just put like a half tick. So either philologist Flint, oh actually we do it the other way. So we know that Secretary Celadon wasn't on the dance floor. Oh no, Secretary Celadon is the war criminal. So we know that Chairman Chalk wasn't on the dance floor. Okay. The second tallest suspect had previously employed the person who bought a fire poker. So we know that Secretary Celadon didn't have the fire poker. A billionaire bought a log. So we know that Chairman Chalk had the log. The second tallest suspect was seen next to an awful drink. So we know that Secretary Celadon was in the bar. So if Secretary Celadon was in the bar, then they weren't on the dance floor. So philologist Flint was on the dance floor. So therefore, Chairman Chalk was on the stairs. And we know that Chairman Chalk had the log. My God, I've solved it. So it was Chairman Chalk with the log on the stairwell. Let's see if I'm right. That feels too easy. Okay, so after last week when I took ages and got it right, this week I've taken very little time. Let's find out if I've got it right or if I have indeed got it wrong. So, mystery 16 then. So it was chair and chalk with a log in the stairwell, so I got it right. I hated the cold, but the heater repair technician tried to slip a manuscript he had written into my bag. The joys of heater repair. I hated that a lot more than the cold, so I did what I had to do. The aristocrats debated, and in a stirring example of bourgeois democracy, agreed to let him stay by one vote. So that was fun and very quickly solved by me. So I feel like I've redeemed myself after last week. So yes, come back next week and I will do another one. Cheers.